Good morning. It's Midwest Mama here. It is January 7th at 9 o'clock. It is day 5 of my vlog and podcast journey. I did make myself a little schedule yesterday so I can try to follow the same format every day. So, without a doubt, have my handy dandy coffee. I just found the mug I was using yesterday. It's right here. So, let's see. Today, my son and I are going to try to he's going to try to see my mother, and I am sorry guys, I got something in my eye. I am going to try to speak to the nursing home and like just tell them that I would like to be notified if anything happens with her. And the reason for that is, as I said yesterday, my dad died some years ago. At this point, I can't remember. It's only been a couple weeks that I learned this information. But he died, I think, in the care of the nursing home. And due to my mother still being alive and almost undoubtedly having power of attorney and the executor of his will, we were never notified. My son and I were not notified that he died. So that was shocking and upsetting for us, and we don't want that to happen again. Like, even if she doesn't want to have a relationship with us, which is fine, I guess, as hurtful as it is, we still have a right to know whether or not she is still alive, as we had that right with my dad, but were denied that right. Unfortunately, I don't think there are any legal repercussions that we can take as far as the concealment of that information. I wish there was, but it doesn't appear that there is. So I don't know. We probably are not going to be able to get a lawyer to look into that, so there's probably not much we can do. But regardless, the purpose of today's journey is for him to try to see her and talk to her and reconnect with her, to find out where my dad is buried or how we can get like physical closure on that. Like, we would like to go to his grave and say our goodbyes, even though obviously it's a little late, but it's for us, it's not for him, obviously. And then the other thing we're trying to accomplish is to speak with the nursing home, probably the administrator, and show them my birth certificate if I have to, and say, look, this is my mother. I know she doesn't want to speak to me, and that's fine, but I have a right to know what is going on with her. So that's what we're trying to accomplish. I really don't imagine it's going to go well. I really don't. I'm really nervous about it, which is why my hair actually looks like a rat's nest. I have anxiety. I mean, doesn't everybody have anxiety these days? But part of my anxiety is I fucking basically dread my hair when I'm really anxious. So we're just going to hide that back under there. So yeah, I will look better, almost certainly later, unless I'm ugly crying, which is doubtful, but I will almost definitely be more of a basket case. So we have that going on today. I'm going to be trying harder to follow specific schedules today for recording and for Lucy, and see if everything runs a little bit smoother and is a little bit more predictable. So that's pretty much my rundown for my day. I'm sure there will be some other shit thrown in there at some point, but that's what I've got right now. I keep seeing this painting over here, right here in this corner. That is one of my paintings. All the paintings in this house really are my paintings, but I want to show it to you guys. I really like it. I just haven't hung it up yet because it just isn't fitting with the aesthetic. But that's the kind of art that I do. They don't look as really as cool on screen, but they're pretty interesting. I need to do some more. It'd be great if I could do one on the podcast sometime, just for funsies. The last time I tried to record one, my phone glitched out. Like, my phone is a piece of shit. It's like 4 years old. It's a One Plus is the brand. So kind of like a generic Samsung, maybe. But it's like 4 years old now. I deleted over 100 videos the other day and it was still telling me I was out of space. I delete apps all the time. I can't have a game on my phone. It's bad. Maybe I could record one with my laptop setup or the webcam set. I don't know. I don't know how that could work, but maybe. So with all that said, I'm going to wrap this up and I will check back in around 11. And at that time, I will also be posting the vlog from yesterday. on YouTube. So make sure to check me out there. Again, sorry to be looking like a used bag of cat litter, but I will check in later. Okay, love you guys. Bye. Hey guys, it is the 11 o'clock hour. I got my schedules all put together today, one for me and one for Lucy. So that should help me like stay on task a little bit better, I think, and be more productive. And it also gives me a chance to try to separate the different segments that I'm filming during the day as far as like what am I talking about and things like that. And help me schedule her with things to do while I'm filming. The schedule is going to take some adjustment, clearly, but we'll get the hang of it. So anyways, yeah, so far it's a mixed bag. It is helping me, but she is like, what the fuck is going on? And is struggling a little. So we are both struggling a little, and that's fine. That's normal. Okay, guys, my kids are in their 20s. I have grandchildren that are older than my husband's daughter, who I care for her like she's my daughter, so she's our daughter. That's a whole nother subject that I can't get into too much, I don't think, yet. Maybe at some point I will be able to share some of that story with you, but at this particular moment, I cannot. So the other thing that I wanted to get to was the questions. I'm going to try to do like a little question and answer segment around this 11 o'clock time frame. So this time I asked my channel. Facebook gave me a channel in which there's like 50 people, and I can ask questions and then they can answer, but like in a different format than a regular chat. So the questions that were asked were, what is your favorite thing to do on a cold, snowy day? I hate the cold, and my favorite thing to do on a cold, snowy day is to stay inside. That's about it. Not leave the house, not go play in the snow, not even really go outside and take care of the chickens, although I don't have a choice with that. I have to. But I do not like cold. So my activity of choice on a cold, snowy day would be sit there and watch TV and drink hot cocoa and be under 10 blankets or a fireplace, which I don't have, but you know, it sounds nice. I do think snow is pretty, so it's nice if you like. My ideal cold snowy day would be a log cabin with a big ass fireplace and a big picture window with like a really pretty scene, maybe a lake, I don't know, just mountains, whatever, nature, and just like sit there by the fire, drink hot cocoa, and look at the snow outside, because it is very beautiful. Like, I love to look at snow from inside where it's warm. So that answers that question. The other question was, do you like to fish and camp? As long as it's warm. Yes, I do like to fish. I'm not going to say I'm very good at it. If I am fishing for like an hour and I don't catch anything, I get frustrated and then I'm just done. But I do like going fishing. I have had a good amount of fishing gear at different points. I always lose every fucking thing every time I have to move, or I have broken up with someone, or whatever bullshit ensued, or somebody moved out of my house and took my shit, or, you know, whatever. So I don't have a whole lot of fishing gear now, but I did. I do like camping. I just have not been camping in a very long time, because for the last 5 years or so, I've had chickens and too many dogs to try to go camping. I used to go camping somewhat often. I have camping gear, tents, sleeping bags, all the things. I just don't do it very often. Kayaking is another one of those things. I have my own kayaks and I do like kayaking. It's just a matter of finding the time and the transportation for the boats, and then like pick up, drop off, blah, blah, blah. That's kind of always a pain in the ass. So those are the questions that were asked. What else? Plan updates, daily progress. Oh yes, part of the thing that I scheduled for Lucy is we're going to start doing a learning activity every day. So meaning like, I don't know, a craft or something where I print a printable and we'll do it together just for like a half an hour. You know, I guess they say kids keep you young. On one hand, I can see where that's true. Like, your mind has to stay more active, you know, when you have little kids around all the time, because you're always watching them or trying to think of something to do with them, or you don't get sucked into just sit on the couch and do nothing, which I think a lot of people in my age bracket probably do. But on the other hand, I feel like I'm getting gray hairs and stressed out a lot of the time because I have to use my brain more than I
was using it before my husband and his daughter came into my life. So that is just a thing. So I'm gonna think of an activity to do with Lucy and get that ready because I've got like 2 hours before I've scheduled the activity time. And in that amount of time, I also am going to make lunch and try to get myself cleaned up for my afternoon and get my husband up and all that good stuff. He is done working for this week. He works weekends. So Monday night is his last night at work. So Tuesday, he sleeps most of the day. And then we kind of go back to a normal schedule for the week. I don't know how he does it, honestly. I could not. But it works out for us all right because then he's around to take her to appointments and do all those things. So, all right, guys, I'm going to hop off of here and go see what Lucy's up to and get my stuff started. Okay, love you, bye.
This is me in the car on my way to meet my son to go to the nursing home to see my mother.
Well, hey guys, we are getting ready to go over to the nursing home and see how that goes. But before we go over there, we have to stop and get some food. So we're here at Hothead Burritos. It's pretty hot and also really good and pretty messy, as you can see. Edward, my son, is here with me. I want to introduce you to him. So here's Edward. We're both a little pretty nervous about what's going to happen here in a little bit, but I will update you guys again after I get back home. Okay, love you, bye.
And here we are at Hothead's Burritos. I have to say, it was pretty good.
Hi guys, welcome back to my vlog. I mean, not welcome back to you, you've been here the whole time, but welcome back to me because I've been away for some hours. We might be joined by a cat. I don't know yet, we'll see. Well, the afternoon was interesting. The nursing home mission did not go anything like I thought it would go. We tried to talk to the administrator and she said that my mother has all her contacts in place and that the nursing home cannot like add a name or change anything without her consent, which I mean, like obviously we kind of expected that. So that pretty much left the only option was to just go talk to her, which my son was planning on doing. And you know, he was there obviously, but I wasn't planning on trying to talk to her. I'm probably her least favorite person. So we just went to her room and she reluctantly let us in. And I don't know, guys, I don't really know what to say about it. This is my adopted mom. I'm talking about, just to be clear and to reiterate, that they adopted me at birth and it was not a great experience for me on the whole. And then fast forward through my entire life, I found my biological parents when I was 32. And at that point, my adopted parents pretty much just washed their hands of me. I guess I got some clarification on some things today, but most of them were bad. Like, she just hates me. Yeah, I don't know. It was a lot to process. We'll just say that. I don't really know what else to say about it, like without going into too many details, but it was a trauma all on its own that I will eventually, of course, have to deal with. Hobbs, this is a cat. So anyways, yeah, I don't know. Today was stressful and emotional and traumatic and frustrating and annoying and not great. But I didn't get arrested, so there's that, you know. That could have happened, and that did not happen. Other than emotional repercussions, I don't think there will be any repercussions. So that's good, I guess. Yep. Anyways, so after that, I just came home and tried to get back on the schedule. This was the first day of me trying to stick to schedules for both myself and Lucy. And I think we did an all right job. While I was gone, my husband did some of the things with her that I had already planned out, like the learning time stuff, and she did pretty good on that, it sounded like. And so we're just going to try to stick with that. So I think overall, you know, aside from the emotional damage, overall, I think today was decent. I think we had a productive day. And I have this cat. Say hi, kitten. Hobbs, say hi. Hello, my name is Hobbs. Happy Habs. Hi. Hello, kitten. He's fun. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna just hop off here and finish my editing. And tomorrow I have a cleaning job, so I will not be able to record as usual. It will probably be a shorter upload for tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll catch up in the evening. We'll see. I'm still getting the hang of this. I love you guys, and I will catch you later. Okay, bye.